Okay, one more little video before we get really started for the semester here. I don't know if you guys are actually watching these things, but um, by now, hopefully you've completed Module 0. You know all about the course, and we're ready to get started here actually first week. So this is kind of how things are going to go throughout the semester. Let's go ahead and share screen again for you. And again, I'm in your student view. And if you're looking at this in a creature of habit, which I kind of am, and if you ever go in a classroom and always sit in the same seat. So uh, typically for the first week or two, you'll get used to coming to your homepage and then coming down here and clicking on click here to get started. And hopefully you've already been through, as I move stuff around here, this whole intro module. Well, first things first, you can and have the power to kind of click this little arrow here and get rid of all that. So once we really get started, and this is week one, so this is what you have to do for week one. Now notice each week we will typically do about 4 sections if we can, depending on the depth and how much material we have to cover. But trying to give everyone a head start. The first couple of days here, first, second, third day, we kind of laid back a little bit so everybody can get signed up, get on MyMathLab. By now, you should be on MyMathLab. Remember, you don't have to pay for it immediately. You can get a 14-day free trial, so no excuse there. And then now we're getting ready to, this is how things are going to look. So when you come down here, you notice this week, welcome to week one. That's kind of where you're watching this at. But down here, let's skip this just because that doesn't need to be there. That's an extra page. Won't be there by the time you see this. If you want to watch the videos, just go ahead and click on the video that you want to watch. Now, 8.1's video, and remember these videos are by Matt Stricker. It's not my voice, and he's pretty thorough. He's good. They will match your lecture notes exactly. Now, the lecture notes can be printed from the home page at that link down there, or I'm going to try to put them throughout the semester at the bottom. You'll see down here, you can do it either as a PDF or a Word format or some other documentation file. Here will be the video. There are the notes. If I were you, I'd print out all the notes first, or if I haven't said in a previous video, I'd get the whole note packet from Brentwood. Costs like $12, and you'll have everything. You won't have to go through the hassle. But if you're using somebody else's computer and their ink, go for it. Print it out wherever you need to. And typically, again, they'll be down here. Now, they're not here yet, but I'm going to see if I can attach additional videos related to the same subject down here below. Okay? Now, remember, all the stuff we're doing at 8.1 will match the 8.1 homework. The 8.1 homework, let's say you watch the 8.1 stuff, okay, whatever that topic is, and the 8.2, let's say that's on inequalities. It's the same thing. Notice there's the video and some notes. And again, I'll put extra stuff down here, so be on the lookout for it. Let's say you've watched that, you're ready to try some stuff. You'll notice, and I don't know if it'll come up for you quite yet. See, mine's not linked because I have it in student view. If I take that out, let's see what happens. But once you're synced up, it will take you right to this page where you can watch all the homeworks or complete the homeworks and get started here. 8.1 here will be 8.1 for the videos, and everything will be exactly synced up to those Brentwood notes. So again, print them out, okay? Throughout the semester, remember we started at this home page here. If you want to just skip over this, let's say we're on week 3 or week 4, because you'll see the weeks are coming up. You can, again, always go click here to get started. But on the left here, even for you, this is the view you'll have, you can click on modules, and that's what the modules are. They're module week 1, module week 2. Notice this is still closed, and this one's open. So you'll be able to get started. Notice here's week 2. I don't even know. Oh, you can't see it yet because I haven't published it, but that following weeks will come. And I could do that for you. I don't know if you really care, but so there'll be week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. And if you're just looking at my view here real quick, this is what it'll look like for you. There's week 1, there's week 2, there's week 3. As all these things get published and go active for you guys, you'll be able to access most of this stuff. Quizzes and tests will have some time restrictions on them, so make sure you take a look at those. And the other thing I need to make sure you get, I'm trying kind of the whole semester before I sign off here, every week I was talking about doing 3 or 4 sections in your book. And we have to, it's not my pacing, but we have to do so much to get through to the end of the semester. But this first week, you'll notice it goes from the 25th to the 29th. That's from Monday the 25th to Friday the 29th. So pay attention. Notice the due dates. These are for the homeworks. Homework section 8.1 and 8.2. The due dates are for next week. So I'm almost treating it as, hey, come to class this week. Your homework will be due before the next section of the following week. Does that make sense? But because there's not really some of you signed up for a Monday, Wednesday class, some of you signed up for a Tuesday, Thursday class, I'm just putting everything into one big pot and treating it weekly. So we will do typically 2 sections, one class, 2 sections, the other class. Again, a total of 4 sections during the week. Now, when you pace yourselves and do that's up to you. But what I'm really cautioning you, and I should almost jump out of my chair here, make sure you pay attention to see February 2nd, the deadline date. That's the deadline dates for the first 2 sections. That might be the following week, so don't lose those dates, right? And you can always, if you have a calendar on your dashboard or something, or maybe I'll make a calendar active for you to, if you can ask me more about that later if you want, I can make that button appear for you. Down here, notice this is a week 2-1 to 2-5. The dates for this the homework are due after. So in other words, I'm still treating it like, hey, 8-3 and 8-4 we would do on one class. Here's the homework. 8-5, because it's a bigger section, it's a really tough section on factoring, we would do just one section, and that's due not the 4th, but this is on the 9th. And check it out, 8-4 is, I'm sorry, I'm speaking, 8-4 is the big section. That's due February 9th, along with 8-5. Okay, so those dates are kind of set. Usually it'll be towards midnight, and I think yours, for everyone, the homeworks will probably be due Tuesday by midnight and Thursday by midnight, regardless of what class you're in. Okay, so just try to have those deadlines done. Notice you'll have a second quiz here coming up, and just keep an eye out for what's coming as it comes. Okay, go ahead and get going, watch those other instructional videos, and good luck.